the fight happened on Saturday, but we're still talking about Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. You guys talked about it, I think, a little bit at the beginning of the show, but Manny could face disciplinary action from Nevada boxing officials for not disclosing his shoulder injury beforehand. Now there are reports, an ESPN report, that fans of two Las Vegas residents have filed a lawsuit.
I knew it.
Two Las Vegas residents have filed a $5 million lawsuit for fraud.
I knew it. I knew it was going to happen.
This is America. Isn't this America?
Some big money, arrogant idiot is going, if for nothing else, the publicity, somebody was going to file a frivolous lawsuit. I knew it was going to happen.
There was no fraud. I mean, and if you were watching the beginning of the show, I showed him that a rotator cuff is only a problem if you come up here. You get your hand, brushing your hair is a problem. But down here, the rotator cuff doesn't come into play. There's no fraud here. There is no fraud.
But now he's going to get surgery, and Floyd's saying that, I might
Floyd Mayweather,
fight him again in a year.
They would have called off the fight.
Yeah.
Mayweather said, both my shoulders hurt, my hands hurt. I fought. Yeah, this is bogus. And they're, a couple of your buddies from Las Vegas?
No.
Did you call them somebody that said, cut me in on
Why
this?
would Floyd be even open to doing this again? Why does he? He's talking about doing this a year from
Well,
now.
we talked about, you know why?
This is past even
because he knows
country.
he can beat him.
Yeah.
Well, he knows that, but
it's too easy for him.
There are, 3 million people bought the pay-per-view, and here's a shock that cable companies had problems actually making all of it and made them wait a half hour to start the thing. What a surprise. Have you ever tried to get a movie, call a number, and they go, yeah, you're 5th in line? I actually thought about that. I said, do you think Comcast hired 50 additional people in Denver to answer the calls? No, they didn't. They had the same crew that they have there on Saturday
I don't even
nights.
think Comcast had problems in Denver. They did have problems in Seattle, I think.
I'm just saying wherever it might have been, because there were cable companies that really had serious problems. People don't buy the fight. They go, hey, Charlie, want another beer? Let's buy the fight right before it starts. That's when it happens. So they should have expected that. They should have told people the fight was Friday night. People would have gotten their things Friday, and they go, oh, we're changing it to Saturday. So, I'm a solutions guy.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But that's not going to happen again because nobody's going to buy it next time because they don't want to.
Certainly not for $100.
$100. Yeah. $50 you would. What would you pay to see that fight?
I won't pay to see a rematch.
I'd go over to a friend's house. Still not going to pay for it.
I'd let somebody else pay.
But I also
I'd periscope it.
What would
Dan,
probably be a reasonable?
I don't know your friends. I know his friends. None of his friends are going to pay for the fight. I don't know where he's going.
Well, they might, but they're not going to invite me over again.
maybe $39.99 for an HD stream. I might do something like that.
Nobody wants.
But they're never going to charge that.
Nobody wants to see this again. I don't care whether he's becomes the bionic
I saw
man
somebody
with his
say-
shoulder.
At the end of the show, our pick six is the 6 things we
You'd
would
rather-
rather do besides watch the rematch.
The
Dan,
6 things you'd rather spend $100 on besides
that would've been
Mayweather
good.
Pacquiao rematch.
That would have been a better question.
that all you
Did
got?
you come up with the
That's
question?
what I got.
All right, thanks, man.
Thanks, guys.
And feel
That
better.
was a lot. You had a lot.
Dan Petty, Digital Director of Sports for the Denver Post. Go to denverpost.com.